Recent statistics released by the Ghana Police Force indicates that there has been a slight decrease in the number of crimes committed compared with the corresponding period last year. But crime continues to happen, and it has now caught the attention of U.S. Ambassador Perry Holloway, who suggested that Ghana invests more in its national security sector. Ambassador Holloway, who was at the time addressing a gathering at an event hosted by the Ghana Manufacturing and Services Association, explained that the investment by businesses to guard against criminal elements has placed a dent in their profitability. The ambassador observed that with an imminent oil and gas sector, there are concerns about how Ghana will handle its national security. He said that while plans will be put in place to address this issue, criminal minds will be doing likewise.
One of the things that I think that everyone is worried about, and I heard a little bit of it there, is what is going to happen when oil gets here. I don't think it's oil and gas that attracts crime. I think it's more people, more money. So Guyana could be having a boom in stevia. We were talking about stevia, an agricultural product, but if it brought more money and more people, well, you guys are good business people. Well, let me tell you, the criminals out there are also business people, and what do they want? The same thing that you want, a profit.
The ambassador noted that most times, profits which could have gone towards development projects as part of businesses' social responsibility have to be invested in heightened security measures. Ambassador Holloway made the point that compared with the rest of the Caribbean, Ghana is investing the least amount of funds in its security sector. He suggested that more needs to be done by the government.
You can't have police or GDF or other officials, going after 21st century criminals with 19th century equipment and institutions. It just can't be done. So I think everyone, their heart is in the right place. And I think both the previous government and the current government has spent a lot of money on security. The U.S. government has probably over the last 10 years, I think, invested close to about 80 million maybe in security, certainly in the region, a couple of $100 million. And we've seen some good results. But the other lesson that I learned, especially in Colombia, is it is always a game of 3 steps forward and 2 steps backwards.
The U.S. ambassador asserted that even with international assistance to help Ghana fight crime, it will take an all-hands-on-deck approach to deal with crime on a large scale.
It's fine for the Americans to come in and offer some help. It's fine for the Brits to come in and have a security program. But if the government and the people and the private sector and civil society do not want it, all programs are going to fail. It requires political will, but I don't mean that just at the politician level. Everyone's got to decide this is something we want to deal with, and we're willing to put our money towards it, our energy towards it, and we're going to build our institutions.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.